Welcome to the Miles Financial Show with Billy Miles. Billy is a co-founder of Miles Financial Group, and for over 20 years, Billy's consistently been a leader in his field as a producer, mentor, and trainer to thousands of advisors nationwide. He's a member of the National Ethics Association, and he is an expert in no market risk strategic planning. The Miles Financial Group specializes in working with people who are in or near retirement with wealth management, income planning, and asset protection strategies. And now, here to talk with you about tax-free income and retirement, your host, Billy Miles.
Hello, this is Billy Miles, your host, welcoming you to the Miles Financial Show. I'm an asset and retirement protection specialist and partner and co-founder of the Miles Financial Group, your one-stop source of no market risk strategic planning.
Okay, let's talk about risk. That four-letter word, risk, R-I-S-K. And from this perspective, how can you really know the risk you take in your investments? How can you measure the risk? Has your broker or financial advisor sat down with you and laid out in great detail the amount of risk that you're currently exposed to in your portfolio? And I don't mean blanket terms here like conservative, moderate, or aggressive. I'm talking about specific details that will show you what the likely outcome will be if we experience another 2008-like financial crisis. So as we talk about it today, let me give you a phone number in case you want to call and find out more about this topic, because chances are you've been directly affected by recent events and you deserve to know the truth about your money. That phone number is 909-321-9737. Again, that's 909-321-9737. All right. I want to introduce you to the ideas of a very unique man by the name of Dr. Nassim Taleb, because he has some compelling ideas on this subject of measuring risk. Mr. Taleb is a middle-aged man of Greek background. He's from a prominent family in Lebanon, but educated right here in the United States. He's an author, scholar, mathematics professor, philosopher, senior Wall Street trader and hedge fund manager, and an expert in mathematical science. Did you get all that? And that's quite a resume, but that description, believe me, does not begin to describe him in totality. The bottom line is Mr. Taleb is widely recognized as a formidable thinker, and when he speaks, he typically draws large crowds. His most famous books are The Hidden Role of Chance, Fooled by Randomness, and my favorite, The Black Swan, The Impact of the Highly Improbable. So let me tell you what he has to say, because it has a profound meaning for you and I, and a profound impact on the ideas of the everyday investor. Mr. Taleb says that we all place too much weight on the odds that past events will repeat, when unrepeatable chance is probably a better explanation. Think about it. Do you assume that the markets will continue to always go up and that any downturns are temporary, or that bull markets will continue forever? Or do you not even think about the risk and are what is known as a passive investor? You may own some mutual funds or your favorite stock, and you were told to depend on the Wall Street mentality of just ride it out. You know, whenever I hear clients say this is what their broker told them to do, I always ask them two questions. Number one, if you keep all your money in the market, even as you're losing money in the midst of a global pandemic, who do you think that benefits the most, you or your broker? And then number two, how can that strategy possibly be true for someone that's in or nearing retirement, and at the same time be true for someone just starting out in their 30s or 40s? The truth is that it's not. And Mr. Taleb argues that the markets do not factor in risk that are not measurable, and that most of the really big events in our world are rare, unpredictable, and are not measurable. And these events, when they happen, they usually have a significant downward impact on the investment markets. And so this is one of the very big reasons why we spend so much time encouraging clients to get off that train and to shift the risk to someone else. Shift the risk to whom, you may ask? Well, we work with multi-billion-dollar companies that will take the risk off your shoulders and guarantee you that you will never lose a penny of your investments due to market risk. And not only that, but some of these highly rated large institutions will even guarantee you a 10% bonus on your retirement account. So in other words, if you have $500,000 inside your account that you've pegged for retirement, they'll guarantee you a $50,000 increase on day one and an annual increase of up to 9% inside a lifetime income account. And you know why that's important? Because the number one outcome in retirement is income. Let me say that again. The number one outcome in retirement is income. Income that you can never outlive, that you can count on being there for the rest of your life and the life of your spouse. So right now, I want you to stop what you're doing and text the word income, INCOME, to 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. Or better yet, give me a call at the same number, and someone from my team will set a time for you and I to talk directly about your situation. That's 909-321-9737. Give me a call and find out how all of this works. It could be the most important call you make for your retirement. And you can even text the word income, INCOME, to 909-321-9737.
Well, I have to take a short break. This is Billy Miles, and you're listening to the Miles Financial Show. So let's pause for some exciting announcements.
What if you didn't have to wait any longer to retire? Fed up with the 9-to-5 rat race? Daydream about retirement when you're stuck in rush hour traffic? Maybe you don't have to wait. Let Billy and Patrick Miles and their team at Miles Financial Group help you answer the question, when can I stop working? With their personalized retirement income analysis. The results might delight you. This personalized retirement analysis outlines successful strategies on how to achieve financial peace of mind, whether you are still working or already retired, offering guaranteed income plans for life. Plus, discover some tax and estate planning strategies on how to pass along more of your wealth to your children and grandchildren. Typically, you'd pay hundreds of dollars for this service, but right now, it's absolutely no cost to you if you have at least $100,000 saved for retirement. Call for your complimentary, customized retirement analysis from Miles Financial Group right now at 909-321-9737. 909-321-9737. Billy and Patrick's team is dedicated to helping you develop a guaranteed income plan that can't be outlived. 909-321-9737.
AM 590, The Answer.
Welcome back to the Miles Financial Show. I'm Billy Miles, a safe money retirement specialist.
Have you ever heard the term Black Swan event? That term was coined by Dr. Nassim Taleb and refers to events that are rare and unpredictable. The term refers to a 17th century idea because until the 1600s, it was an accepted truth that all swans are white. In fact, all swans are white had been used for a long time as the standard example of a scientific truth. The equivalent today might be that the Earth rotates around the sun. So, today we would call that an undisputable scientific truth, right? So what were the odds of seeing a black swan back in the 1600s? Well, it's impossible to calculate, but considered impossible only until 1697, when explorers found black swans in Australia. Think about that. They had a black swan event. They actually found black swans in Australia when at that time it was considered impossible. In today's times, 9/11 was an example of a big black swan event in 2001. The events leading up to the Great Recession was another major black swan event. And most recently, the coronavirus pandemic, which caused one of the fastest slides into a bear market in the history of our country in March of 2020, is another example of a black swan event, a rare event, totally unpredictable, but it caused a major impact on the markets worldwide. So the chances of black swan events today, we see that they're happening at a much higher clip than just a decade or two ago. And yet many people continue to invest as though the stock market will continue to rise forever with no significant black swan events along the way, with nothing to worry about, still holding on to what their broker told them to just ride it out. Doesn't that seem a bit odd? Doesn't it seem like in today's times that we need to have more of a defensive focus as it relates to your investments, especially if you're in or nearing retirement? Because when you were younger, you're probably still contributing to your retirement accounts. Time was on your side. You could afford to ride out ups and downs in the market. And having time in the market was the right strategy versus trying to time the market. But as you get closer to retirement, time is no longer on your side. You cannot afford to go backwards. What you want to do is have a mentality of preservation of principal, protecting what you've worked so hard to acquire over your lifetime, and making sure that it lasts for the rest of your life. So let me ask you a question. How would you like a guaranteed bonus of up to 10% on your investments and 9% increases on your deposit every year towards a lifetime income account with a 100% guarantee of safety from market risk? Oh, and by the way, since your money is always safe, it can never go down due to market volatility, due to the next black swan event. It can only increase and go up in times when the markets are doing well. But you also have guarantees of growth each year, regardless of what happens in the market. And no more market losses during black swan events. That's the key, is to protect your assets from ever going backwards and from ever having to give back the assets that you've worked so hard to accumulate. So if you've saved at least $100,000 towards retirement, give us a call right now and be sure to ask for a complimentary copy of our 115-page conservative investor book. It's an insider's guide to no market risk, retirement and income strategies that will show you how to protect your money from fees and market downturns. If you're one of the first 10 callers, you'll also be eligible to receive, at no cost and no obligation, a complimentary retirement analysis of your current portfolio. We'll go through your existing positions and take a look at your current risk exposure. We'll take a look at the current fees that you may be paying, both direct and indirect fees. We'll do a full-blown tax analysis to help you determine the tax efficiencies or inefficiencies that may exist in your current portfolio. We'll also do a Social Security optimization report. So if you're wondering about when should I take Social Security, how do I take Social Security, or if you're just confused about the over 500 different ways to claim your Social Security benefits, we'll show you exactly what you should do as it relates to your overall portfolio. All of this at no cost and no obligation. And all you have to do is give me a call right now to 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737. Or simply text the word income to the same number. And we'll send you immediately a copy of our Income Bridge report that will show you the 5 things you need to know to protect yourself, to make sure that your income in retirement is the best outcome that you can hope for. That number again is 909-321-9737. That's 909-321-9737.
Well, since I have to take a break, now would be a great time to call to request your no-obligation retirement planning session. Just give us a call right now at 909-321-9737. You can also text the word income to the same number to receive a complimentary copy of our income gap report. Again, that number is 909-321-9737. Call now or just text the word income to 909-321-9737. Isn't it time to stop exposing your retirement to market risk? You're listening to the Miles Financial Show with Billy Miles.